The GameCube, a console with many games and many accessories, like memory cards, wireless controllers, modem adapters, microphone, the mat from that one Mario game where you dance. But on 2004 we would be blessed with the appearance of the DK bongos. Well, in the Americas. And here they are. This is actually a really fun accessory that allows you to play just a couple games, like literally there are only 3 games that are compatible with this thing. And on this video I want to share those games with you guys. Like literally the other day I was walking around the mall and there was this game store that was actually selling 2 of those games that are compatible with this, and I only had one, so I was like, you know what, let's complete the collection, why not? And well, I already got them and I want to share these games with you guys. So let's dive right into this video and let me introduce you to the world of the DK bongos. Isn't it nice to hear the GameCube start up? Donkey Konga was my first rhythm game, believe it or not. While the cool kids were playing Guitar Hero, I was smashing the bongos without actually understanding what was happening. So let me explain to you the game so you are not as lost as me. Hit left, yellow. Hit right, red. Hit both, pink. Clap, white. If long, hit multiple times. Get yellow bar, win. No yellow bar, lose. That's basically it. It has a lot of songs that I can't actually play because copyright, but Nintendo was incredible enough to play some tracks of their Nintendo series, which to be fair, they're incredible. Also, the other tracks that the game has are really good, so if you want to hear the soundtrack, I believe it's here on YouTube, so you can look it up. Besides the main gameplay, every time you finish a song you'll get coins that you can actually trade for minigames, harder versions of the songs, and even sounds to replace the actual sounds of the bongos. Also, if you're feeling the rhythm and actually have friends, not like me, you can go duel on a rhythm battle to see who's the best. Besides that, you can also play multiplayer minigames with your friends, or if you feel like cooperating instead of battling, you have the jam session mode that allows you to play along with them. The minigames are nothing insane, they consist of juggling bananas that apparently I suck at, playing whack-a-mole with K-Rool and 100-meter climb to collect as many fruits as possible. But if you're feeling like challenging yourself, you can go and play the songs without actually looking at what's coming next. That's right, you'll have to memorize the whole song. Or if you like, you can play all of them and see how far can you go. Now, Donkey Konga is really good rhythm game, and when you get the hang of it, can be really addictive. So what happens if, after all the time hitting the bongos and mastering everything, you feel the emptiness of success? Well, you go to the second game. That's right, Donkey Konga 2 is here, baby, and actually is pretty lacklusting. The game itself plays the same as the first original with some tweakings here and there, but that's just it. Like literally, when you think about a part 2, most of the time you're thinking about what's going to be improved from the first one, and sadly there's nothing here. Like, they removed some modes, the playlist isn't as memorable as the first one in my opinion, the amount of minigames is less than the previous entry. There's so many things here that makes me say why. Like, they added a freestyle zone that I forgot to take footage of, but basically it's a play whatever you want place with a fixed song, and that's pretty much it. You still have multiplayer and you can also play the minigames with friends, but it's pretty much the same or maybe even less. Heck, there's even a Donkey Konga 3 that was only released in Japan, and I think it's a shame. Because the game was actually really fun. But I guess it wasn't well received at the end, and with the plus of having to buy the bongos if you didn't have them in the first time around, might not be worth it. But all that changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Hello, motherfucker.
Here comes 2005, and Nintendo blessed us with Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. And actually this is insane and off script. The last joke that I made about the Fire Nation attacking, that was completely random. I just did it because. But Avatar: The Last Airbender actually came out the same year as Jungle Beat, so that's just insane. So yeah, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, a platformer with a twist, or in this case, a pair of bongos. Yep. In these platformers, use the bongos to jump, hit, fly, swim, punch, bait, ride, and so much more with just your 2 hands. This game actually was released on the Wii, but I will say, if you really want to experience the game as it was intended to play, use the DK bongos, that's the way to go. So how do you play? It's pretty simple, let me explain. Hit left, hit right, go right, hit both, jump, clap, do something depending the current situation of the game because clapping actually does a lot of things. So action. Really simple, right? The game offers simple controllers, but that will not match the way the game is built. First, you need to select a level, or in this case a kingdom, where you'll play 3 different levels that consist of 2 platforming levels and a boss fight. And the levels are not as simple as just reach the end goal, because here's the other twist. This game focuses a lot on points, or in this case beats, or bananas, I'm not sure. The idea is to gather as many bananas as possible to increase your beats so you can get better rankings at the end of each kingdom. You can also increase your beats with combos that basically raises the bananas collected. Also, the beats counts as your life, so if it reaches 0, you're dead. The amount of beats will translate also to the amount of lives that you'll have during the boss battles. And talking about those boss battles, they are great. They are quick, but you need to think well before acting. Going reckless on one of these might cost you points, and remember, we're trying to get as many points as possible because guess what? We need good rankings to unlock more kingdoms. These boss fights are insane. My favorite one is the one where you are in literal space fighting another Kong. Like literally, you're fighting this Kong on a falling meteor. That's just badass. There are 16 kingdoms and 2 final boss fights in this game, so it's a pretty short and fun experience that I recommend you should give it a try. But yeah, these are the DK bongos, basically a piece of plastic that was almost dead on arrival, like literally. This came out 2 years before the Wii, and the last game of it, remind you, there are only 3 games. The last game that was actually compatible with this came out 1 year before that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really love this and I wish that it was like more popular than it actually was. Because I think the games were really good and it could have led to, I don't know, better things, but hey, it's just a passage of time. But I forgot to show you the box art of the games, like literally, they look so good. This is the first one that I actually got, and these are the other 2 that I was able to get on the game stores. Like, the other neat part of this is that they actually all came with their manuals. So it's just a really cool collection stuff. Like, look at this. If I can open it, there we go. This is really neat. That's something I really miss nowadays, like literally the game manuals. They were just too good. That will be it for the DK bongos. And just like that, this will also be the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one. This is me, gsusfm, and I'm out. Bye bye.